Graham, can you explain to me about the 5-day course that you do?
Yeah, intensive driving courses to get people through their test much quicker. Like lots of schools around the country, we offer a 5-day intensive driving course. The difference with our course is that it's all driving. We don't put any theory work into it whatsoever. Now that might seem strange when lots of other companies are offering theory courses. So if we take a competitor offering intensive courses, the pupil will get 32 hours driving and 8 hours on theory. And that's not for us. On our website they can download seminars, watch seminars, do their theory. We send them a theory pack when they book a course with us, DVD, books, and we expect them to get on with it, with the seminars that are on the website and so on. So all of that work is done, and when they come to us for 5-day intensive courses, they can come fully prepared through the cockpit drills. They can actually get as far as doing T-junctions, if you like, on the internet, just knowing how it. This is a segment taken from the controls video, which you'll be able to find online, part of the intensive driving courses. In this we discuss the gas, brake pedal and clutch pedal. From the right hand side, that's the accelerator, the gas pedal, the brake pedal, the clutch pedal. You're about to see a demonstration of how to practice these. We would emphasise that any practice that you do in anybody's car is done in extremely safe conditions. We wouldn't recommend that you use anyone's car without them sitting in it, and certainly until you have a provisional licence and fully insured, you should not be using the car on a public road. But maybe sitting in the driveway, you can practice setting the gas and feeling how sensitive the accelerator is, putting the car into first gear and finding the bite, ensuring that the person that's with you, the responsible person with you, the person responsible for the car, ensures that it doesn't move by the handbrake and so on. So this will give you some idea about setting the gas and finding the bite. Parts of this video also will go on to discuss and show you how to cover the brake pedal by using your right foot only and using the mirror signal position, speed and look sequence. But I wish to emphasise that you shouldn't do this on your own. You should have somebody with you so you don't run the car into the garage or out onto the road and knock somebody over. This is just a sample of what you can find on the website, and it covers setting the gas, finding the bite.
So before I start the engine, I'm going to check that the handbrake is on and the car is in neutral. I'm going to put my clutch to the floor and I'm going to turn the key to start the engine. Now, like we said, we've got the 3 pedals, so I'm going to now put the clutch down and go into first gear. I'm going to set the gas, so if you think about the pound coin and turn it sideways, we're going to have about 2 pound coin bits on the gas pedal. And then you can hear that pitch change. So I'll come off the gas for a second and I'll do that 2 pound again, and there's the same pitch. Now with the clutch, I'm going to come off the clutch very slowly till about halfway. Again, the pitch of the car is going to change. So I'm doing it very slowly, and there's the pitch changing. Clutch down again. I'm going to find that bite one more time. There's the pitch changing. Also, the car wants to rise at the front slightly. If I took the handbrake off at that point, the car will start to move. I'm now going to put the car back into neutral, take my feet off the pedals and turn the engine off.
No theory, just driving, and that's what they pay for and that's what they're going to get, and it's a really super course.
And then the final one, Graham, you mentioned 2-to-1 training.
Yeah, that's a superb course, that is. I'm just going to reflect on our competitors again, taking a 1-to-1 course on 30 hours. Our 2-to-1 course is over 6 days. So the customer, the client, will actually get to spend 50% of that time driving. So that'll be at least 24 hours driving as opposed to our competitors 30 hours driving. But it has a lot of massive benefits. If you're driving, you can't make notes. If you're driving, you can't watch demonstrations and so on. So there's lots of issues about one-to-one courses. But if you're sitting in the back, you can watch whatever's going on here. Think about how you would do it yourself when you get in the car. So the course becomes much shorter. The course price is also reflected the fact that it's 2-to-1. And if we will begin to think, oh, well, we need another day's course on the top, another 8 hours driving, it's still much, much cheaper than doing it on a one-to-one basis. So we can accommodate a lot more training, a lot more intellectual and intelligent training on a 2-to-1 than we can on a one-to-one basis.
So what about the 2-to-1 training? Do you find that beneficial? Have you done this before?
Oh, absolutely. Well, you yourself know you've done 2-to-1 and 3-to-1 training. Yeah, I think in an instructor pupil mode, then no, it doesn't work. But in a mode where everybody is involved in the car, then on a 2-to-1 basis there are 3 brains and 3 people in the car. So that client-centered training, that coaching we were talking about earlier on, really comes into its own. We can talk about situations, how would you do things, why is it important to do certain things on a group basis rather than asking somebody while they're driving. So lots of things can be learnt. You know, I mean, we watch films and we learn from films. So it's really, it is a fantastic course, and our instructor training results are phenomenal, 100% pass rate. So we're doing really well, and I think that there's no reason why we can't carry that into the car all the time. I know, and I think that we're progressing to do it on normal lessons as well, as you know.
So what about the test itself? Will it be done in your area? Will you travel to their area?
Well, assuming that people come from a distance to spend some time the week with us, then we usually anticipate that we can book a test at the end of the week for them. If not, we can actually bring them back into the area and run the test when they're ready, or we can travel to their area. There's many options available. We include 2 hours driving for the test, that's the hour before and the hour during the test, in the course fee, but we don't include the test fee itself. So we get the clients to book the test, or we can book it for them. Don't mind, we can add that onto the course fee and book it at the end of the week for them, or we can accommodate them on a later date. As long as we've got time to make sure that the client is absolutely ready and turning up, so we don't have to cancel test dates, that's fine.